Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Monaco Mindset. For those of you who heard me speak before, you'll know I talk a lot about mindset. The way that you can get to wealth, there are a number of different paths. My chosen path, wealth through property. But fair play, you can do it with stocks and shares, you can do it by starting a business. There's many different ways that you can build wealth, and I'm interested in all of them. And I'm specifically interested in all of them because I now live here with my family in Monaco. This, for anyone that doesn't know, is Monaco's second harbour. This is Fontvieille, and it's absolutely gorgeous, but it's about as far out as you can go in Monaco and not be in France. Why am I making this video, and why from here? Well, in the UK, there's quite often a negative association with wealth. You'll see somebody with a boat or, a luxury car or whatever it is, and the instant assumption is, oh, he's going to be a drug dealer, or he's a wrong 'un, or he's up to something. Here, on the other hand, there's no such judgment. In Monaco, there are round about 6,000 citizens that have got, Monegasque passports, and they may be born here or something. And then you've got 30,000 people like me. So I'm not a citizen, I'm what's called a resident. And it's taken me, roughly the last 6 months or so, but this is my residency card. I'm now allowed officially to stay here, and I need to for the next few years. I've got to apply every year to make sure that I'm still suitable to stay here in Monaco, and then I get a 3-year card, and then finally a 10-year card, and at that point I can, if I want to, apply for citizenship, but that's a long way in the future. So what is the one thing that everybody in Monaco has got? They don't judge, and they've got the right mindset. The only thing you're ever greeted with when you move to Monaco is well done. Imagine being surrounded by 36,000 people, many of which are millionaires, many of which are billionaires, that are all congratulating you and helping you. Would that make a difference to your mindset? It certainly made a difference to mine. For many years now, Aniko and myself set ourselves a target of moving to Monaco. And in January 2022, we did it. And since I've arrived here and shared with people that, I'm a bit of a newbie around here, I'm not really sure about the ins and outs, all I've ever had from everyone, literally everyone I've met, is well done. So what I've decided to do is put together a series of Monaco mindset interviews. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be interviewing people that have moved to Monaco from whatever their background, because I've learned very quickly everybody's route to Monaco is different, and yet every single one is both interesting and inspiring. And I would say the one commonality that joins all these different people together is mindset. So whether you want to be a property investor, whether you want to start your own business, your job is to convince yourself it's possible, because this thing, your neck-top computer, is the most powerful piece of computing equipment on the planet. And if you feed it information that says that you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do the other, well, guess what? You can't. If, on the other hand, you allow yourself to dream, maybe you've got a vision board, maybe you've got some gratitude lists that you write every morning. These are the sorts of things that I'm going to be going into in this series. Like, subscribe so you never miss another episode. Please, comments below, can you tell me the sorts of people that you'd like me to interview? My next interview coming up is with a fascinating lady. She's out of the Ukraine, just escaped the war in the Ukraine. She's absolutely gorgeous, very talented, and she's an opera singer. Imagine that. And she's performed in front of the Prince of Monaco already, and she's got all sorts of other titles. So I'm not going to spoil it. Tune in for that episode when it comes out. It's absolutely fascinating. What other kinds of people do you want me to talk to? Do you want me to talk to people with super yachts? Do you want me to talk to people with supercars? Do you want me to talk to people with super watches? I know people in all those spheres of life that have got to Monaco because of that. Imagine that as a young boy, or girl for that matter, your passion was watches. And imagine that you got so immersed and involved in the world of watches that you too could buy and sell individual timepieces that would make between 50 and 100,000 pounds profit each and every single time you did it. Do you want me to talk to wealth bankers? Just who do you want me to interview? I've pretty much switched the normal 9 to 5 now. Aniko and myself, yes, we still work, or what some people might call work. I don't think I work at all because I love doing what I'm doing. If you make your vocation your vacation, you'll never work again a day in your life. So instead of, like most people, they'd maybe work 5 days a week and then get 2 days a week off at the weekends, we've actually switched it up a bit. So we take 5 days off to do what we want and just, chillax, and we just we're just actually back from the heliport. So you can probably see a bit of footage here of us flying around Monaco, and that big blue building you see in the middle of Monaco, that's actually where we live now. So, imagine that your life changed such that you had to work 2 days a week. We'd have to work at all, but you chose to work 2 days a week. So my calling is training, it's education, it's helping other people to become wealthy. And I know the strongest, most powerful way I can do that is by helping people with their mindset. And what better way than if I just simply interview successful people, get them to share their story, to inspire you, so that you too can ultimately live your dream life. Okay, so my name is Paul Smith, Touchstone Education. I'm a property investor, I'm a business owner, I invest in stocks and shares, I invest in crypto, I invest in gold. What sort of person do you want me to interview? Comment below and I'll get it done. Signing out as always, you've been wonderful. I've been Paul. Monaco, mindset matters. See you next time.